Is this thing working? Pleasure to see you all. Sorry I'm late again. Last time it didn't. After all the video, you can't see the comments on it still. If anyone knows how to fix that, I've tried a million things. I always figure things out from using people's stuff and putting it together, and some people are really clear when you look it up on YouTube or otherwise, Google or whatever you may choose. But then some aren't so clear, and some methods just don't work. I've noticed, but you'll have that. This was from the concussion. It's operating. Novulating. It's changing. It's complicated. Great to see you guys. I wanted to unite our warriors of. Sorry if I'm a little slow. I finally got some sleep and I couldn't sleep all night when I got the concussion. So thank you to everybody for sending me messages and support, basically. Yeah, I threw the door open in the dark and nailed myself. And the blood was dripping on my face, and I had the 300-pound dog. He's a huge dog. He's like the biggest dog I've ever seen. But anyway, yeah, so that was fun. And then later on, man, I thought I was gonna die. And you know, you're not supposed to sleep for, well, you can if someone monitors you, but whatever. Ain't it a shame I was sleeping alone? Oh, what a shame. And it's that weird thing where you want to sleep so bad and you can't medically because it's not good after you have a severe concussion. But anyway, thank you to those who reached out and kept me awake and all that kind of stuff. I hope this thing's working. Can someone say something more in the comments? Some of them are popping up. 209 on the timer. It's an absolute pleasure, guys. Now, this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me. Need a little controversy. The world's so empty without me. I'm Kevin A. Wall, and we've got the most amazing wolf pack full of tons of awesome warriors, men and women. Might be one named Jack. But anyway, I figured out even more recently that I can rap, and I know everything. Like I always tried to tell everybody. No, but like I know a lot. Like people say it's your perception that makes your reality, right? Well, it is, but it's already been there. But yes, your perception of it is what makes it show rather than the opposite. See what I mean? So you were always amazing. You were. Think about all the awesome things you've done in your life. Just think about that one time. Just be like, yeah, I did that. Like I gave a speech one time at my nursing graduation thing, and the way I put it together and stuff. And it really wasn't that difficult. I mean, I did do some research and stuff like that, but now I find that I'm like, bang, you know. I'm not bragging, it's just like that. But anyway, I gave the speech and I got a standing ovation, and I was like, oh, that's so cool, you know. I was the president of the nursing club or whatever there. But anyway, 333 on the timer. The numbers are true. Energy. And I've realized that more and more. Subscribe to Big Chuck McBride, you guys. You know how you guys all love dogs, right? And I do tons of awesome dog videos, and I am the pack master. Chuck is the pack leader. He's a pack master too. But he came up with the term like pack leader, I swear. I'll give it to him anyway. I'll patent it. Kevin Wall patents that for you, Chuck. But Chuck's the man. I met him like 3 years ago on the phone. He's like, whoa, slow down, man. He's like, I swear I know you. Like your energy. He reads energy. And that's how you really train animals. And it's for people too. People and animals are different. I'm not saying that in a lot of ways, right? But it works the same with the energy. You ever have someone give you their negative, like bull crap, and everything's cool, and like, but then they gotta like do some like say some like, I don't know. It brings your world to another reality and messes up things because then the energy matches that bull crap instead of matching the positive. See what I'm saying? I rewrote this chart. I don't know if you guys have heard about it with the energy stuff, but this is everything. So when people are like, "Oh yeah, who wants to talk about that magical stuff or whatever," which a lot of people do want to talk about it anyway. I don't know what I'm talking about. 4, 5, 6. The Hawkins scale of energy. I rewrote it. I'll give you a brief glimpse here. I think you can see it. He tried. No, he did a good job, but like love isn't even like near the top, and like several crucial things are missing, like God and destiny. The top, he has enlightenment, peace, joy. Oh, and then there's love. Going down, reason, acceptance, willingness, neutrality, charge, pride, or courage, pride, anger, desire, fear. See what I mean? So the whole point in life, and it sounds really weird because like the better you feel, the better everyone around you feels, and the better everything is for everyone. Isn't that weird? But think about it. Everything runs on electric. Your heart itself runs on electricity, and your brain, neural synapses and such, right? So we're all electricity. We're all electrons, neurons, and what are they? Protons or something, right? So just think about it that way. And I always compare the human body to a car. You know, oil's like blood, gas is like food. You know what I'm saying? To a point. It's not a perfect comparison. And actually, a pig is way more anatomically closer to a human than a monkey. True story. Look it up. I'm a wealth of information. But there came a time in my life where I was like not even listening to myself, and I'm like, I don't know. Um, but there's a lot of messed up stuff going on. A lot of disrespect being thrown around, and people acting very poorly. And I don't deal with them anymore. They can make amends if they come right to me. Certain people, a text, phone call will not work anymore. See what I mean? But anyway, that's my newer policy. But I hope everybody's been great, man. This has been amazing. Like, oh, there's people here. Talk to me, you guys, because I don't see anything. Please. People here again. We're on 7 minutes, too. My lucky number, Kevin777. Is my soccer number. I was brick wall, defender of the goalie, my best friend Justin Post. It was epic, for real. I didn't play in college. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to unite the awesome TikTok warriors on our team here. And this is all our stuff. Even though it's called Kevin's Movies and Short Films, that's because I founded it or whatever. But like, this is all our team, you guys. Like, seriously, I'm that kind of dude. And with all this money I've coming in, I don't have room for it. So I have to give it to you guys and stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm not just saying that. I'm really like that. I'm not like Musk to go by Twitter so I can run my mouth. Look at his backstory. Like NASA bailed him out one time. It's some weird thing. And I'm like, was he even the engineer that did all this? Whereas Tesla, Nikola Tesla, which someone taught me a lot about, I should say. I knew he did AC/DC. Back in black. But anyway, Nikola Tesla was a genius, but he died sad and poor because all his friends screwed him in the end. Now somebody left. Can you get something? I don't even see anything in the comments. Tap chat, live chat. Oh, all messages are visible. And now you guys left. But anyway, I wanted to unite all the TikTok people with the YouTube people because certain things do better on different things, but really the video is awesome on YouTube and TikTok. So that's why I did this today. I think the comments aren't working because there's like people on here. Can you guys say something? 9 o'clock on the timer. 9's a magic number as well. That was my original soccer number. Isn't it weird how things work out? And like I said the other day, and there really isn't for the most part. I guess I could think of a few things that, like, if you think about it in a bad way, could be a coincidence, but I don't believe in coincidence overall. So, but if you think of something in a bad way, you can make it literally happen. We are magic. Seen it happen plenty of times, by the way. With me and other people. And that's how people will screw up their reality and others and sabotage things when they don't mean to. Yeah, that's a good one, huh? I wish it wasn't from my own strength and stupidity. Yeah, threw the door open at the spring. My own personal spring. I'll tell you guys where it is. And stuff sometime. But Halloween party here the 28th. Bring a costume, BYOB enough. Beer and food. Or whatever. But it'll just be fun. Halloween party and celebration for everything because like I went Star Wars video on TikTok went to like 70 grand and you know, not to toot my own horn or anything, it deserves like way more than that compared to some of the stuff I saw. Like someone put a picture of themselves on there and it was just like a picture of them like smiling like for a school picture. And it was like it went to like millions of views and then like I don't even think it had a maybe it had a song to it. But I'm like, really? Like I like work on my stuff now very quickly, but still I'm like, come on, man, watch my videos. My videos should be millions, but like not dissing what I do have and not dissing other people's work. But I'm just saying, you know. Um, but anyway, they said that with the Star Wars. They thought it was literally a Star Wars. Like some people thought I copied it from an episode or something. I'm like, I haven't seen Star Wars in years, man. Any Star Wars. Where does everybody go? Oh, there you guys are. Can you guys say something? Why does this thing not work? These sons of bitch. Last time they didn't show any of my. Oh, it says it's working now. Learn more. I don't want to learn more. I know to abide by guidelines, bro. Get out of here. Oh my god. This thing is messed up. Can you guys hear me and stuff? This is Kevin Wall. I love Eminem, you guys. It was weird back in the day. That's something that came to me more recently. Back in the day, I couldn't like remember. I remembered words, like don't get me wrong, for songs and stuff. But now I just come up with them, and they just come to me, and I just say them, and that's how I make my raps. I don't even have music when I'm doing it. I add the music later, because like I can't get some of these dudes to make me some good rap beats and stuff. But I found a way to get them where it helps everybody. Anyway, so that all worked out anyway. Screw those guys for not having time, man. You make time for what's important. That really is true. And for those that have been there for you, you'll be there for them. 12:12 on the timer. Man, I wish the comments worked, you guys. Oh, live chat there. Okay. See if I like share, mute microphone. No. What is this stuff? Oh. No filter. This is Kevin Wall, unfiltered. It's so weird that people are like here, now they're like gone and stuff. Oops. Oh my god, get me out of the screen. It's showing all different kinds of filters and I'm like, get out of here. Yeah, I just learned how to do this the other day. And it didn't save the comments throughout the whole thing, but you can listen to me run my mouth. Don't worry, it's all very helpful information. Slim Shady's adjusting and taking it. Slim Shady, please stand up. This looks like a good job for me. Everybody just follow me. The world's so empty without me. Make amends so we could go back to being friends, or else go to hell. 13333 on the timer. Guys, where are you guys at, man? Or is it the program? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. Welcome to the live chat. Told me that like 50 times. Abide by the guidelines. Yeah, you abide by the guidelines. But anyway, I've been trying to say this whole time, yeah, excuse me, I'm still like messed up basically. I'm saying from the concussion. Like I'm like way better and like I was still amazing. Like I did not to toot my own horn, I did a rap with the dog in the car when I got back because I could barely move. But the rap came out good. And the dog's like huge looming over me and I'm like laying on the ground like, oh guys, if I die, and I was like goodbye. But it was epic because like, you know, it's like I was blessed because like, and everybody like sent me messages to keep me awake at night, and I did a few videos even though I wasn't going to do any because I wasn't supposed to be using my brain, but I had to stay awake. You're not supposed to fall asleep within 12 to 24 hours post concussion. So yeah, that happened. But no, this has been an amazing blessing. About it in January 2021, someone showed me how to use a basic program, and ever since then, I've revolutionized it using the most basic of equipment, but combining things and platforms and stuff like that for this YouTube channel. And I collaborate with many people. Big Chuck McBride, the Dog Whisperer. Go see him for all things about dogs and stuff like that. Is awesome. And you need to know this about the energy. It'll help your life. But yeah, it's been epic on TikTok. I've been doing very well, but it's like weird because some videos do way better on TikTok and worse on YouTube and vice versa. So I wanted to bring you guys all together. And yeah, we have the White Light Legacy Party here for us running for president. Why not? Why not us? Why not you? That's where the perception thing's coming in I was talking about. Because I'm like, think about whenever you feel like crap or something, like think of like the cool things. Like don't think of like all this stuff like you messed up or whatever. You know what I mean? And it'll help you immensely. Wise words of wisdom. PSA from Dr. K. Doc Hollywood. He did what he could. There you guys are. Send some comments, you guys, please. Can you hear me? Like I feel like I'm talking to myself, but I know you guys are there. And last time, like I said, I had a problem with the comments. Literally. But yeah, it's been like awesome, you guys, like for real. In between TikTok and YouTube. And it's, oh yeah, so I had 5 subscribers when I did, that person showed me the program, right? And then in September 2022, my grandma started getting sick. But I did a short of something for my cats a few years before that, and it went up to like 11,000 views. Oh, and one before that went up to 900 of when Lily attacked Floyd, and Lily just died August 15th, but she was awesome, man. Remind me to tell you about her sometime. But anyway, that one went to like 900, and I was ecstatic at that time. Because I was always an actor and producer, but when COVID hit, it messed it all up, to make a long story short, and I didn't feel like, you know, I like doing houses and nature centers and stuff like that, making videos of my own now. 17 on the timer. 777. You'll be in heaven with Kevin. 6907. That used to be my phone number too, all growing up. And the phone was attached to the wall. I know that gives away how old I am. But yeah, there's an eclipse tonight. Should have added that in the title. About the event right now tonight. Look at how beautiful it is. Y'all. Isn't that beautiful? And the moon's been gorgeous forever now, and I howl at it. Ooh. There's a Wolf Nature Center here I used to go to when I was a kid, and it's right near me in Smyrna, New York, called Wolf Mountain. I know someone else who played the flutes for them there. It's an amazing video. I will play the drums for them. I really do play drums. I'll just sing with them and howl with them. Oh! Yeah, like, I don't see any comments, and I know you guys are saying stuff, because I know people are coming from TikTok and YouTube tonight. Shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. The song's messed up. And these razor blades do like it's supposed to. She's older than George Burns. Hey, you guys, say something, please. I don't want to end the live, but I want to know why I'm not seeing the messages, because they're kind of important. You're live, it says there. Of course, I said that like 5 times earlier. But yeah, like, as you guys can see, I do films in all genres, and anybody that subscribes, follows, likes, and shares for me, I will have you in a video. I'll help you out, charity of your cause, something like that. More down the line here, because we're getting there right now. But yeah. That's messed up. Don't do that. That part's messed up. But yeah, you guys, it's been like totally epic. And I was, like I was saying, I collaborate with so many other channels and to help them grow. Big Chuck's got like 60 grand. But we're gonna have way more than that, and we're gonna make a movie called Dogma. It's really cool, like horror, sci-fi, and real life. Boom! You guys will love it. 2020 on the timer. Man, I swear it's not letting me see comments, which really takes away from the experience. um, but no, this has been amazing because now I have close to 2,000 subscribers, and in all realms on YouTube and TikTok, doing amazing. And I help people, you know what I mean? And I'm proud to be able to help people in all ways. Um, yeah, so it's been absolutely wonderful. And there's so many people on that that make amazing videos that I've met too, other people too, and stuff. I support all these places. This Upstate Pawn Shop in Green, New York is amazing. Work with them, and I do videos of their stuff. It was really cool. This one I made on YouTube about one of them. 222 on the timer. But yeah, I always loved doing voice and all that kind of stuff, and it just kind of came natural to me. But um, I think people don't realize, like I hadn't shot a bow and arrow in years, and I shot one at least in 9 years since I moved to this house. And every time I shot, I hit the target perfectly. You know what I mean? First try. After over 9 years of not shooting a bow and arrow. So like I said, I'm not bragging, but like, isn't that weird, right? And you just do really well, like that, but you don't think about it enough, really, and you think about stupid things and make your reality suck by doing that. I know some people that have done that and sabotaged themselves and others hardcore. Look at this, though. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I do most of my videos at this nature center home. My primary for the moment. I got that mansion, but hold up in paperwork for a minute here. 2226 on the timer. That's awesome, you guys. But yeah, I wanted the TikTok people to meet the YouTube people, because we're all going to the stars. Because like I said, I help people who help me, and this is a legacy that we built through blood, sweat, and tears over the last years, but especially a year and a half. Boom! What's up, my bro? So cool. Thanks, man. 2255 on the timer, too. I saw your comment. Thank God. Because I wasn't seeing comments before. It was odd. It's so cool to meet you in person, man. Yippee. Boom. So cool, man. I only did one other live before. The other day, and it didn't show any of the comments. It's like 55 minutes. It's on here. And I can't figure out how to show the comments on it. But I don't care because at least I did it. This is epic that you came, man. Thanks so much. Me too, bro. He says, wow, this is so cool, man. My bones are trembling in excitement. Of course, nice. I was like, OFC? I was thinking of something else. Oh, no problem being late. You just wrote that at 7:09. Those are magic numbers, too. Holy crap. Wow, man. No, I'm glad you made it, man. I've only been on here for like 23 minutes, so it's perfect timing, bro. You're the man. Are you coming to my party, man? I know you're in Philly. Right, exactly. Exactly. Do you know how many numbers I see and people are like, "Oh, dude, are you turning schizophrenic and all that?" And I was like, "No, I always had that, but like I didn't tell people about it as much as I do now." And they're like, "Dude, you're schizophrenia and blah blah blah." I'm like, "Go fuck yourself." I was like, "The voices in my head don't like you very much. I don't have schizophrenia, all right?" And as for you, Pink Elephant, oh, exactly, bro. But I see, man. One time in my car across the mileage, I had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it was in Ithaca, New York, when I was driving to see a patient, and my brakes went out. And in Ithaca, it's like the roads are like this, like, and like I was like, well, I know this ain't my time, so hold on for the ride. And I was like, woo, down this steep ass hill and shit. I think I eventually, I slowed it down somehow, and they worked a little bit. But by the time I brought him into the thing one time, I was going through a rough patch, and these guys aren't paying me and reimbursing me, right? But I brought it to the guy, and he goes, "You almost get the award 7-Eleven on my clock right here." You, and that's no coincidence. You almost get the award for having the worst brakes of all time. He's like, the calipers weren't even attached. And he said, when I went into the garage, I almost went through the wall on the other side, bro, because I couldn't stop. And I was like, I've been driving like that for months, bro. It'll be all right. And I don't recommend doing that. Busy doctor, you know, and just being stupid. You know what I mean? But I knew I would survive. If he dies, he dies. But the wolfo survives and thrives. Oh! But that is so cool, man, because I wanted my TikTok friends to meet my YouTube friends. You know what I mean? So that you came, that's so cool, bro. I'm actually a nurse practitioner, but I just say doctor because people always want to freaking say you almost made it to be a doctor, man. I'm like, no, I'm Dr. fucking Wall, motherfucker. Because I was a nurse for years, so they wanted me to redo all my schooling to be a doctor. Some archaic bullshit. And so I was like, no way in hell. So I went to be a nurse practitioner instead, which only was another 5 years instead of another 10. They wanted me to redo or do medical school with all the shit I already did and not count my experience as a nurse for years and RN for years. So I'm a family nurse practitioner with also specialties in rheumatology, neurology, and one other one I can't remember right now. I swear to God, I can't remember. Well, family, of course. Family covers everything anyway. Well, actually, I'm also an actor and a producer. Ever since I had this tragedy happen to me, in 2016, my brother got me into acting, and they were doing it in Syracuse. You know, I'm in upstate New York, so we did tons of real movies around here because they got like half their money back in taxes or something from this deal in New York. So they were coming from LA or whatever, Hollywood, to here. And we're in tons of them. And I produce my own movies, blah, 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 actor, producer. So, long story short, I got to tell you about my job someday, man. You wouldn't believe the crap I went through because, like, with some of the people you work with end up being assholes, you know? But anyway, I did this one where I was my own boss. So I drive and do an assessment on somebody, but I only got paid for the actual assessment and not all the other stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, there were some benefits and there was more benefits to another one, but whatever. Um, like 40 bucks a day or something like that. But I'd be driving all over. Oh, we got 3 people now. Say stuff, you guys, so I can see it in the comments because I can't ever get them to come up. Please. What was I saying? Oh, go to do assessments, but then they wouldn't pay me for like sometimes like a month. And I called and complained, and I'm like, "Do you get paid on time, bro?" And they were like, "Well, it's the insurance company is clearing your chart." And I'm like, "I don't give a crap. What is so hard about it?" You know what I mean? Like literally, I had people I didn't get paid for like a month, so then I'm losing money in the meantime. So I started hemorrhaging money basically by working too hard, and it is possible. It really is. That's why we say work smarter, not harder. You can kill yourself, like some people I know, and ruin your whole life working too hard and not in the right way. If hard work itself equated success, everybody who worked their ass off would be successful. But I've worked with a ton of people who are the hardest workers I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, I will call you sir kind of people. And like, they were broken, like what happened with Tesla when his friends screwed him over. So it's more than that. It's also your power, like I was talking about earlier with energy and stuff like that. With great power comes great responsibility, by the way. With great cuteness comes no responsibility. So I'm a mixture of both of those. Say something again, my man. No, it's not coming up again. I don't know if it's me, you, or neither. Or you too. Good song. Oh, tons popped up. There we go. Oh, it must be YouTube, man. Yeah. So annoying, you know? I'm like freezing in here because I like to have fresh air too. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it is the internet. Yo, man, what's your real name? Did you have it under something else on the TikToks? So I know what to call you. Paige. Oh, well, that's awesome. Yep. Nice to meet you, Paige. Like more in person. That's so cool. I appreciate it. This is like true warriors, though. I'm telling you, man. Like this stuff's been amazing. Like, and I already knew all these like producers and stuff myself, and real films that I did, and all that kind of stuff, and all these people I work with. And I'm still working with them. But now I'm incorporating the YouTube with the TikTok, and they're like, "Wow, dude." And I'm like, "Yeah, it just comes to me, and I got to do a video, man." Or a battle with a friend. They are real battles, though. I mean, obviously, we don't really kill each other. We have real bleeds and stuff, too. We're nuts. What, say that again, man, so it pops up. I saw a few things pop up, like 4 things, and then they disappeared. Oh, coffee. Yeah, I've been so tired, and it's like my sleep is weird. And then I pass out, but like I can't sleep all night. Concussion will do that. You said something was awesome. Oh, us meeting. Yeah, dude, we're all wolves. Like I got wolves on YouTube that haven't met the wolves on TikTok. I've always loved wolves. I've always donated for wolves and all that. Like when they go around and shoot them from the helicopters, I get pissed, man. They say they're thinning them so they don't attack the cattle and blah blah blah. And I'm like, what are we in the freaking 1800s, bro? Like you're killing innocent endangered animals that are meant to kill your fucking cattle. Right. For Valhalla, the thunder calleth me. I love all those songs with Margaret Wolf. She's a true Viking warrior. I was talking to a few cool people on here that do like that kind of stuff. Like I love horror and Vikings, and I am a Viking. I'm a Celtic Viking. Someone one time said I wasn't allowed to be a Viking. But then I met a true Viking warrior with a red beard named Rusty, and we invented the paranormal, super paranormal, demon slaying, badass group. The Revengers. And literally there's films on YouTube of that. And like, all right, here's an example of some of the stuff we got. I figured this out over time. I definitely did not know this until like, I don't even know, like a year to three, no, probably like 3 years ago. But I've always seen visions and they come true, and I tell people not to do things and they do them, and then bad things happen. And then I'm like, I told you so, but you can't say I told you so. It's really annoying. It's a gift and a curse. Same with my memory. I remember everything, even bad shit. So it's a gift and a curse, but it could be worse, Paige. You know what I mean? Which part's cool, man? Because there was another lag in this frickin' YouTube sag. I'm gonna wipe my face with a rag. But at least we can do what we are doing. See this cup, isn't that cool? The vision thing, yeah, and it's really true. But like people try to make you feel like you're nuts and shit. Oh my God, if I could tell you one of the things, I can't tell you because it's one of those things right now. But I told someone not to have something done because something worse would happen by having this thing done. A surgery. And they did it, and yeah, exactly what I said came true. You know? And it sucks that it came true. It's like that movie when they get on the plane. Always love that one. I wanted to watch it with a certain person actually. And they were supposed to die in planes, so then they have to die to make up for it or whatever. What the hell was that? Survivor? No. But like everything happens where it makes sure that they die. So in other words, I never put a fork in the dish drainer sticking up because in the movie the one guy slips in the water after the water poured on the floor because the demons make it happen or fate or whatever, and then he slips and his head, the fork goes through the back of his head, and he's like, and he dies and everything. And ever since then, I never put forks or knives sticking up in the dish drainer. It's a real safety thing. Safety first, bro. What'd you say? Say that again. Because I'm just in the meantime when it lags, I'm just blabbing and shit, man. which is awesome because we are wolves in a pack, and not in a pack mentality like stupid sheep. We're not creeps like that. We're awesome, my friend. See what I mean? We got that steam to go to the top. We never stop. Fuck the cops. I'm just kidding. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. That's how it's got to be. I figured that out the hard way too, with people that used to be cool with me and you. You know what I mean? Like where you're cool with somebody forever, and then all of a sudden they like disrespect you and shit. And I'm like, fuck, man. So like basically my new thing with that, because that was different. Like in the past, man, you didn't want to disrespect me, but usually people I was friends with didn't disrespect me, right? Because they're my friends. But in the last 3 years, and with the Matrix and some of these jobs I've had and stuff like that, people can be disrespectful, man, and I don't take it. Like I had one lady trying to reschedule the appointment and acting like there was something wrong with me to not um, get there earlier because she had a call from a doctor coming in. And I called her up after that, and I go, you know what? Never mind about the appointment. I'm the doctor coming to you, but you're disrespecting me for another appointment you made right next to our appointment. So you have fun with that. Hopefully, he can help you over the phone. Freaking assholes. Some people don't, man. And they do it because it's like it gives them a sense of control and stuff like that. And you just have to realize that that's their shit, not yours, not my circus, not my monkeys. You know what I'm saying? Right? Oh, dude, that's just like a tiny example. But yeah, once I realized all that shit, and people say it's perception, and it's not perception. It's fucking, it's true. Art is life, and life is art, bro. Yeah, some people are freaking rude and inconsiderate. Oh, and that's what I was gonna say. I wasn't dissing my friends in the last episode I did on here, but I said that a lot of people educated me and said not to get down in the negativity when, because I got all these haters, man. You should see some of the crap these dudes said, and there's a bunch of them. I was like, come on over to my house, man. You know, like it was like that. On TikTok, this one guy kept going, man. He's got a loud mouth and he ends up being a mall cop. And he said my martial arts sucked and shit. And he said he got stabbed by crackheads and he'd break my face and all this stuff. And his profile says get off my loser profile. And he's got this like death mask thing on, which looks cool. But he's like writing me all this hater shit saying my martial arts sucks and he'd kick my ass. So I was like, anytime, motherfucker. And I was like, if you're that slow, you got stabbed by a meth crackhead, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna really have a problem with me because I don't even have to touch you to kill you, motherfucker. Like, yeah, dude. Like, but you should see these haters, man. And some of this shit got so fucked up with a long story, but with my own family and friends, where they were threatening me, my life and my home and my cats. And I was like, bring it on, motherfucker. But like discard hope all who enter here. I am karma. Yeah, man. You wouldn't believe it, bro. The year I've had, like getting dissed by people that I've always been there for. I'm like, couldn't you just make amends and say you're sorry and everything would be cool? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? But if you want to live like a fool and sabotage yourself and your own life and Kevin's too, then fuck you. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that hard with me. All you do is say, I'm sorry, I was wrong, Kevin, and I fucking love you, bro. I don't think it's that fucking hard. I've done it for people when I messed up. I've been like, yo, I shouldn't have said that, man. I apologize. I was like, I wasn't thinking, and I ran my mouth because sometimes Kevin has no filter. And it wouldn't be anything that bad, but like, you could take it the wrong way, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, man. You know what I mean? But then there's people that have done bad things to me, and it's like, why didn't you say you were sorry? Or then we started hanging out again and they acted like nothing happened. And I'm not cool with that either. Then it goes back to it again with certain people I know. And I'm like, just fucking say you're sorry for everything and make up for it. Literally. And be a true warrior, whether you're a man or a woman. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. I forgive people who make mistakes, but like, try not to do it too. You know what I'm saying? When other people are there for you. Oh, and then when you go seek out losers and disrespectful people's advice over mine, no matter who you are. And you know what it's called? When someone asks your advice and then proceeds to do the opposite, and then when it goes bad, they blame it on you. You know what that person is called? I saw this in a meme. An asshole. Don't ask. See what I'm saying? So what I was getting to was the doctor job wasn't paying me, so COVID messed up that acting. I'm a SAG union actor and all that. IMDb International Movie Database, but I got this guy named Mike Sutton, um, who I'm gonna mess him up. He's messed with my IMDb so much, and he uncredited me on movies and everything. You can like, you don't have to like, you can just be like any idiot apparently like him, and go and mess other people's stuff up on IMDb. What did it do? Say everybody left now. Stream froze. Gotcha. Yeah, but if they can't admit they were wrong and say they were sorry, then you don't belong in my life. You know what I'm saying? And it's that simple, and it's not a hard thing to do. Like I was just saying to someone, why is it so easy for you to be evil and act like a weasel? But instead of doing good, when Kevin put you in heaven, you choose to ruin the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, and hurt us both. How is that? It's just fucking stupid. It's called self-sabotage, I guess. But like, I don't believe in that. Because it hurts them and you and me and you. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, now that I'm fucking. Oh, that was my point before. All my friends, like I got this friend Wyatt. Oh, look at this, man. Boom. This live stuff is so cool. I'm so glad that you're here, Paige. And there's other people here too, but they're not saying nothing, or I'm not seeing their comments, one or the other. And I got to believe they're saying something, and it's YouTube. Let there be light, for we are the light in the darkness that paves the way. We are the way, the path, and the light through our God, our Savior. This guy, Wyatt, he's on YouTube. He's got tons on TikTok, like 300,000 people. And I met him on Hail Mary, which is on Amazon and YouTube. Look at my playlist, man. There's tons of my movies on there, all different kinds, the lower budget ones and to the stars ones. He made his own 413-pound dumbbell. Wyatt Lozano, the Juggernaut. I'm Spider-Man 7.0, and this is the Syracuse Juggernaut, which weighs the weight room. Wyatt Lozano. I was supposed to be an announcer for a movie for boxing, and I had a crucial role in it. And I was the ring announcer and the narrator. And then COVID hit, and they didn't do it. But in this movie here, I'm the referee, and referee Kevy, and I got a bunch of speaking lines, and I started as an extra. And it was one of the first movies I did. And it's with Yamamoto, the #1 sumo wrestler in Japan. Me and him friends. And Ryuichi Yamamoto is his name. He's like Michael Jordan is to basketball with sumo. There. And you guys like that Eminem in the background or no? I like that one song where he's like, shake that. Oh, and this looks like a job for me. Everybody just follow me. Yeah, so in the last, like, I don't even know, more recently, all of a sudden I can rap, bro. And like I was saying, I remember names of songs. Like I remembered how Hey Jealousy was somebody, and I hadn't heard it in like a million years. Do you know that song? It's like a sweet but rocking song. Hey Jealousy. Let's just drive around. Let the cops chase us around. Nothing's left and nothing's left to be found. Jealousy. No, that's not it. Hey Jealousy. Oh, if I could remember the words, I would be able to sing it perfectly. But anyway, I sang it perfectly after like a million years of not hearing it. And I was like proud of myself. So yeah, anyway, I love the YouTube and the TikTok now, man, and they're blasting off. I'm about to get paid for all my hard work finally. They instituted all these new rules where I wasn't getting paid, even though I had like all the criteria met for like ever. You know what I mean? And but now on TikTok and YouTube, I'm about to get paid. But also, I'm going to be doing endorsements and there's sponsorships coming in. I talked to Netflix, like for real, all these places before, but they wanted me to get more people first. Prove myself more. I have nothing to prove to you. Don't waste your time proving you're a good person to people. I like to say to lesser beings. But like for real. I had several people say that to me. Prove it to me. And I go, I don't owe you nothing. I owe you nothing. Okay, the stream is back. There we go. Come back, my Valhalla brother. Yeah, it froze forever, bro. And I was going on and on. You got to watch the one after this that recorded it or whatever. And I hope it shows the comments, man. You know what I'm saying? Because last time it was like there was tons of comments and everything, and you can't even see them. You just hear me talking the whole time. And sometimes I rhyme. But yeah, you guys, like for real. And that's why I figured also we will have a True Warriors meeting toast for Valhalla. The thunder calleth me. Got to be YouTube? Yeah, it's got to be now. Yeah, you're right, man. But it's working good enough. At least you were able to say that right now. Boom. What's that other song about? What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Oh man, I love that Viking music, man. Oh, that's what I was saying. I am a Viking because I'm a Celtic Viking. I'm Irish, German, Italian, and Native American. And yeah, I hadn't taken martial arts in years too, and that came back to me, bro. But yeah, all my dudes on here, like I'll make videos with you guys for fun, man. I do it for fun too. Life is art and art is life. All my videos are real. You know what I mean? For we are magic. I'm not the golden ticket. I'm Willy fucking Wonka. Just like you. No way. You're Irish too? Nice, bro. I did Conor McGregor on a video the other day, but I didn't post it on YouTube. But he's like, he won like the belt or something, and he's like, I'd like to apologize, and he's like, to absolutely fucking nobody or whatever. And it's funny. Oh, he's a funny guy. He's like, yeah, my opponent, he got done with the doctor's appointment, and he seems to be cleared and everything from his gynecologist or whatever. And then he said, and then he goes, oh, what the hell? He's so funny though. He said some funny stuff, man. But anyway, I did a skit of him one time too. Yeah, McGregor. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I do everything, man, with stuff like that too. I literally love everything, like for the most part. Some stuff bores me, but yeah, he's definitely got no filter. He's a little bastard, man. He's like a true Irishman, though. They're always after me, Lucky Charms. But yeah, for the party, the 28th, man, so we can all get together as true warriors for Valhalla. Spartans, what is your profession? Hello? I wish instead of the comments, you guys could, like, your voices could be on here. We'll patent that. You know that dude, that pedophile that did Facebook or whatever? I want to take down all those MFers, by the way. Me and Chuck were saying how we love the word. And Chuck's always trying to get me to be good because he's like, he knows, like, I'm going to the stars. And he's like, you're like a genius, man. And all this. I'm like, thanks, man. You are too, man. He really is. And he's like, so are you, man. Oh, no, it's freaking awesome, though, because he really is. Oh, we're going to make this movie called Dog Mountain. You saw the dogs. Some of the stuff with dogs. But it'd be like sci-fi and all that. I have a movie I made here, Satesh, that still hasn't been distributed yet, but it was still not totally done in production. I added a little bit on that movie, but really I'm not a film editor. In the last year and a half, I taught myself how to do the films. And like it just comes to me, but it's like real, man. You know what I mean? That's what I was saying about you make your own reality. We are magic. Did we lose the feed again? I mean, I see that there's people on here, but I don't see comments still. Please comment, you guys. If you can. If you can. But that's what I'm saying. I wanted to share this with like true warriors. Like I worked with tons of awesome people in the past, but then like a lot of them and they're my good friends. You know what I mean? But I wanted to do it like big time. We're going big time. We built this house on memories. Satesh, I have a river here and a pine tree forest with a opening that we came through. I'm Henry Carpenter from the 1800s. There's all different like timelines mixed into it with Tesh, the Egyptian god of death. Um, and it's really cool. But that's was literally like I live in a small area. I live in nature, bro. Like I can't do like cities and stuff like that. And I'm so in tune with like nature and stuff and sounds. Certain sounds annoy the shit out of me. Like I don't want to hear anybody but me. You know, not when we're friends and we're chilling at my house, but I mean like neighbors and shit. You know what I mean? Mowing the lawn, playing music that sounds weird because you only hear like weird parts of it and shit. And like, you know what I mean? I lived in apartments for years. I lived in so many different places. It's ridiculous. Like this one girl used to get home and hammer on the floor, and I'm like, I was like yelling up to her. I'm like, what are you like in construction or like a freaking carpenter or something up there? I'm like, it's like 3 a.m. and I need to sleep. You need to shut the. Plus, she'd like stomp around the floor, like right above me. The good old days. No, but this is epic, man, because that's what I was saying. I wanted to share this with everybody because I love it and it's my life. And they say when you love what you do, it's not work. And I said years ago I was going to work smarter, not harder. And I still beat the crap out of myself, even recently. But really now I make videos instantly and like in minutes, effortlessly. And it just comes to me. And like I'm like blessed, man. So it'd be so cool to do that with like you guys and stuff. Because I mean, I've worked on movies that were grueling for, you know, crazy 14, 15 hours a day and then drive an hour home like for months and beat the crap out of myself. And I worked in all kinds of construction jobs. I've done it all, man. Say that again. Finally freaking said something. Must have froze up again, huh? This is still epic though. And if you guys can all come to my Halloween party, it'll be even more epic, man. We shall toast to the gods. Bring me Thanos! Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. That's what I always have tried to do. And you feel my messages, you know what I mean? And even if you don't get all of them, like you probably do. But I know a lot of people don't, because a lot of people used to say WTF to me, and I'm like, yeah, WTF, you mother, get the fuck off my shit. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't get it, you know, they like go out of their way to say something rude, and I got like thousands of likes and shit. You know what I mean? Like, fuck you, man. But no, I got 97% of the people are amazing, bro. So I didn't mean to be negative before about the death threats and all that stuff. Oh, and that one guy ended up being a mall cop too. And then I blocked him. And then he came at me with another profile. And he's like, yeah, put your money where your mouth is. I knew you would block me and all this shit. And I'm like, you're a psycho, man. I was like, I told you, come to my house now. I'm going to rip your head off just to teach you the fear of God and not to treat other people like crap. Because if you're going to do this to me, you're definitely bullying other people. You know what I mean? I don't put up with no bull. Even when I was like a child, I would fricking protect anybody from any evil mother. You know what I'm saying? That protective instinct of a wolf. Thanks so much, bro. Hell yeah. And it's not just art, it's real. Art in real life. Like my Walking Dead. I always love that, man. I feel that. They said that part when Negan did that with the bat, like they all were like sick, man. And I was when I watched it too. That was like one of the sickest fucking, oh man. But I love The Walking Dead though, and I love that guy in real life. I never met him though. I met Jeff Goldblum, but not him. Jeff Goldblum loved me, and I loved him. He's funny, just like he is in the movies, and he's like a hard worker and like cool, and he like gets in everything. Like he's really doing it. You just got on season 8 of The Walking Dead. That's the one where me and my brother's commercial was broadcast across, at the very least, New York State, if not the entire United States of America. The commercial at the end of it, the widescreen from 2017 with the Ford F-150s. What are you waiting for? As my voice cracks. It's not good for a demon's voice to crack. Damn it. Believe me, I went through puberty. What, Floyd? Yeah, this is epic, man. Season 8, episode 5. I don't remember all the stuff. I already got to the part where there's this dude who like has a tiger for a pet, and I'm like, hell yeah, man. And I always like Rick, obviously. Daryl too. Um, yeah, it was a good show. And that girl who was Rick's girlfriend at the end, she was freaking with the swords. Yeah, that was disgusting when that tiger died. Damn it, he died defending the rest of them like a true warrior. Though he died a warrior's death. I would hate to die like that though. The way they rip you apart. So I'd always keep grenades all over me. So no matter what, if they all got on me like that, I'd take all the motherfuckers out with me, and I wouldn't have to be eaten alive. Yes, fearless. Ah, the white tiger. Was it a white tiger? I've been a white tiger in my dreams, which makes it reality. Hell yes, sir. Hell to the yes. Like a true warrior. Today is a good day to die. Worf from Star Trek. I don't know if you guys know Star Trek. Um, I actually did a movie about one tragedy. I did several shows about a tragedy that happened to me. Not going negative, just to tell you quick. And I did a lot of awesome. I did some horror. You know the lady that was in The Conjuring. I don't know if everybody knows her name, but if you know horror movies, The Conjuring is one of the all-time highest seen whatever horror movies, right? So guess what? I was the set medic. I was the head doctor of the mental ward. And I also designed the whole set in this movie called Paper Spiders with all my friends in the series, like real friends too, that I worked for in film. It's a real movie. But Lily, and Lily's the name of my cat that just died, and the daughter I will have any minute now. That capability. Whenever I walk. um, but anyway. So her name is Lily, and I did a whole scene with her where I assessed her with a stethoscope and everything else, and she's like, "Thanks for helping the movie." And the guy at the end is my friend and producer. He's like, "We couldn't have done this movie without you, Kevin. Thank you for all you did." The cameraman didn't get it right when I did the assessment though, so you can see like my hands and stuff. I'm like, "You got me in it, right?" And he's like, "I didn't know I was supposed to." I was like, "I'm freaking said to, man. What the hell was wrong with you?" I designed the whole freaking scene and everything else, and Lily hugs me for it and everything. And the freaking guy doesn't even get that scene in it, whatever. But anyway, I'm credited on all those things in the movie and everything, unless Mike Sutton went mess it up. I'm gonna mess him up. I've had it with that son of a bitch. Troll ruins people's lives from his computer at home. Oh, the tiger. Wow, this is quite a lag. I don't even know what I've been talking about since then. I was talking about a whole bunch of other subjects and crap. They seemed important at the time, though. That's how tired I've been, man. Yeah, that was freaking badass, man. That's a true warrior right there, as you know. 300 is one of the best movies of all time, as is Gladiator and Braveheart. They are real. And people say that movies aren't real. Some of them I'd like to say aren't real, but some weird shit. But a lot of them are. For instance, I am the boy Aragon. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Aragon. Not many have. And it's ridiculous because it's one of the best movies of all time. Best to seek forgiveness rather than permission. You see it? And of course, with his elf princess. And he is the rider of dragons. The king of dragons. The king of the wolves. The wolf king. I noticed with my Burger King crown on the other day, I had the camera reversed, and it said WK for Wolf King. And those are my initials anyway, Kevin Wall. And I was like, wow, that's freaking weird, man. That's the thing I was talking about with the numbers, too. Like we were talking about. They're true, bro. I get all the numbers. That's why Jim Carrey wrote himself a check before he was famous and he was poor for $10 million. And he wrote to Jim Carrey for acting on the check. And then it came true. Because it was always meant to be. It was his destiny. And yes, you do have free will. Free will to fuck up yourself and others too, which I've seen very important people to me do, to both me and them. And it screwed all things up for me and them even being friends. But when you go to the wrong perception, your perception is not my reality. Your reality is not my perception. It doesn't matter about a perception except that you're perceiving perception the wrong way. So all you do is think the right way. So whenever you say this could go wrong, I could get hurt, this could go wrong, I could fall in the dirt, you reverse that and say, what if it goes right? You don't even say what if. You say, this job is mine. And even if it wasn't, I don't give a fuck. And then you walk in there and rock metal music starts playing. You do a flip, like in my films. And you go, are you not entertained? And they're like, you got the role. And I'm like, thanks. Send it to my Cash App and PayPal. And I walk out to Cheers. I just made this up and I haven't even had any beers. But that's what I'm saying, man, for real. Why not? Why do we not deserve that rather than the opposite? Because I had people at one time saying that, yes, everybody is blessed by God, right? That doesn't mean you still give them your time and your attention and not listen to Kevin. And you go give losers who have disrespected you and me before attention and ask their advice and go by what they say and not what Kevin says. I'm 777. You'll be in heaven. Me and my wolf pack of true warrior leaders. We're here to attack. We don't take no shit. Because here we're lit. Me and Paige and all of us are the rage. Yeah, but I love you, man. You're awesome, bro. Wasn't that Spider-Man cool? That was all real, man. Did you see me swinging through the freaking trees and crap when I first kicked Thanos in the head? Real life. And I thought I almost killed my friend in the one thing where I give him that elbow to the back of the head because I really did it on accident. I meant to do it, but I didn't mean to really, and I didn't get him full, but like I popped his head when his head went back down after he was lifting his head up after I slammed him in the car, my elbow really hit him in the back of the head and his head went down. You could hear him laugh. He's like, like laughing away, like, oh, he just messed me up. Because I really was like, boom. And then when I put in the blood was real, of course. And you saw my wings appear, the black ones, for I'm the black sun. And actually tonight is another special night of wolves and the black sun and the wolf king and the other wolf kings and queens like Paige and us, my son, because it's the night of the eclipse, twilight. We will give evil the fright. I'm better than Edward and Jake ever were and ever will be. And so are you and me. It will be epic. But that's what I'm saying, man. It's like I like to help people who help me, and I like to just have a good time and a party. And I also like to rest and have peace at other times. And sometimes I'm too much of a beast, and I need to calm my storm. Because like one day I was like a little upset about something on last New Year's, to be precise. Some people, man. But anyway, I did about 22 videos that day and posted them, filmed, edited, and posted them, and they're all good too. They really are. I'm not bragging. It was a little psycho in a hard work kind of way. And that's the stuff I don't recommend because eventually, beats the crap out of you. Yeah, there's been like tons of people on here. It's so cool, you guys. Thanks for joining, everybody. Even if you're shy and you're not saying anything, but please say goodbye. If you're leaving. You still there, Paige? I can't ever tell when it lags. That's the only crappy thing about this, but it has been so cool. Well, maybe I should get off. We got to figure out some way, man, to stop the lag, but for all of us to get together, and hopefully the comments show up. There you are. YouTube closes yourself. It was weird. It was crazy. Oh. Wow, I just saw like 20 comments and see all at once, and I was trying to respond. I got like 5 of them. Did you hear me? Awesome. I keep forgetting to have coffee, man. I'm like so tired. I'm like that hyper tired. Yeah, my problem is like I used to when I go in the dumps, I go to the rock bottom. But then when I knew the truth that me and my brother were famous actors, right away we were, literally. Because everybody's like, oh, you can't do that. Just be a doctor. And even they'll always always say, just be a doctor, don't do that. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm enjoying my YouTube and my TikTok, and I'm blowing all these films out the water anyway. Real producers, musicians, you name it, have all said great stuff about our stuff here on this channel. Me and my friends, like Paige and Sam and Sean on YouTube, and there's Nick and Wyatt Lozano on TikTok, Uptilt. So many. I'd name you all, and I could, but no offense, gets a little boring, especially because you guys aren't, you MFers aren't even on here right now. There's some, but I can't tell who and all that. And the comments lag sometimes, so I apologize for that. I'm really not a rat. They say we all have a rat at heart. Some do more than others, but they got to go to their true heart. Yeah, art is life and life is art. Fake fans? What do you mean? Like haters? At these moments now where I lose something for a second, but it's all good. It was all meant to be. Anything that's meant to be will be, and that is your destiny. But you also do have free will. So I always heard about people saying about free will and that you can't have destiny. If you have fate and destiny, how do you have free will? Well, because you can influence your destiny and make it suck. That's how. I don't believe in the destiny that it's like written that you suck or that, you know what I mean? I saw those vision things like I told you, man. I saw this destiny and it's amazing and it's already happening. Like my Star Wars, I don't know if you saw it, at 70,000 views, and these dudes are like, why is this not like more viral? And I'm like, thank you. And that was me and like a friend beating the crap out of each other like we were little kids. So, it wasn't that long ago, but still, I'm just kidding. But it was like fun to do too. And I do everything in one take. I don't mess around. That's what I was saying about the big time stuff. I do just do my stuff. I mean, sometimes I'll do two or whatever if need be or whatever, you know what I mean. But like overall, most of my stuff is one. And I'm proud of it. Remember doing that Hail Mary movie I was telling you about with the sumo wrestlers, and they filmed them going across the field all day long. And it was so boring and annoying. And I'm like, I just want to like let you guys do this part and I'll go home. On that one day, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I figure my brother always said something about why do you want to be normal when you were meant to stand out? You know? And my grandma always said, always have the power at any given point to say this is not how the story ends. Because I know we all been through some shit. You know? Oh, that was my point about that movie that Lily was in from The Conjuring. Look her up on IMDb. Conjuring, she's the lead lady. So she's the lead horror lady basically of all time. The one I did the thing with in the movie. But the producer at the end said he couldn't do it without me. And he was my friend and we were going to make more movies. And then he died of COVID. The C word. I'm not afraid to say it. Yep. True story. And it was horrendous. And I'm friends with his mom. And I told her what he said and about a tragedy that happened with me. And, you know, but like, oh my God, if you only knew. I went to this lady that I knew for years, and turns out she knows the psychic powers. Oh, that's what I was telling you. I'm like a dark empath. I'm like everything, man. And so are you. It's just when you're not thinking about it, you know, I'm not saying you got to think about it all the time, but like, remember in your heart, you're a Viking warrior, wolf, fucking king. You're not some dude that the government tells what to do and you got to pay bills and all this. And my friends arguing with me and they're like, you got to pay bills, man. I'm like, no. There's a bunch of them. I was just like, nah, I don't feel like it anymore. I already paid you, sons of bitches. You've driven me nuts for years. You ruined my credit anyway. I'd rather not. You have fun with that. Go ahead and sue me. What are you gonna do? But that's the point I got into now. I used to be Mr. Goody Two Shoes with that crap. But the hell with that. I don't care. We will bow to no sponsor. We are the sponsor of ourselves, our sponsor. Here at Kevin's Movies and Short Films on YouTube and TikTok. Get over here. But But yeah, man, that's what I used to do when I did films and everything I've done in my life. Mostly, I mean, I did a lot of stuff as a lone wolf too, like the doctor stuff and all that. But is work with teams. Teamwork is the dream work in the right way with the right teams, and you don't. We're all leaders. I mean, I guess some people could follow if they want to or whatever, but I inspire more leaders. The snakes feel threatened. The haters get jealous and attack. Oh, that's what I was telling you. So my friends told me, like the big Wyatt guy I was telling you, he's a weightlifter, world record and all that. He said back in the day when people would hate on his stuff, he would go and beat the crap out of them. And I don't know if you saw Jay and Silent Bob. I did a thing with them. Me and my brother met Jay. He kept making us take more pictures with him. And the other people in line were all pissed and shit. And he's like, these guys are awesome. And like, he was like, take another one, take another one. And we're both snapping pictures, 111 on the timer with our phones at the time. And I got all them and I put that in the thing. But I did a duet with some other dude, Rob from TikTok. He's a man. Shout out to Rob, the ghost hunter. And but if you know Jay and Silent Bob, yeah, I did them before and met him. What the hell was I telling you about it, man? This is what the concussion does to me, man. Lately, because like I said, I got that gift and a curse where I remember everything. But then there's other times I forget what I'm saying right in the middle of it, except for that I was Jay with Jay and Silent Bob. But there was way more to the story than that part. I swear. But anyway, I've always worked like, yeah. So what I'm saying is, as a wolf pack, we take over the world. For Valhalla. Thunder calleth me. I want to sing that right now. Even though I just was. But all that stuff's true too. Braveheart and all that. You know it's true. With William Wallace. William Wallace. You think your position exists for you to have command authority. I think your position exists to provide the people that are under you with freedom. I go now to make sure they have it. Are you not entertained? Is that not why you are here? One of the best movies of all time, Gladiator. And the first one was Braveheart. I know Kung Fu. The Matrix. Yeah, you got to get out of the Matrix. If you listen to people on here, they'll tell you that. Yep. And that's part of it too. Yeah, excuse my shiny head. Look at that nice scar I have now. My eyes are crazy, man. Not trying to brag, but see how they're like greenish brown? Like they literally, when I'm excited, sounds kind of weird, turn green like that. And sometimes when I'm like whatever, like normal Kevin or whatever, like, or Dr. Kevin, I guess, they're like brown. I swear to fucking God. For I'm the Dragon Eye Wolf King. Spider-Man, Dr. Death, Doc Hollywood. I have many names, for we are Legion. We are of the white light. Evil will pay. Wow, that's crazy blue with brown in it. Yeah, COVID messed up, bro. The tragedy, of course, well, I have it before in the past, but so this, you would be 7 right now. My lucky number. That's on all my stuff, my whole life. My son was 7 months in utero, and then I had all these weird feelings and crap happened really fast. And long story short, you got this rare condition, 0.02% of pregnancies called HELLP syndrome, and it killed him. She almost died. And but now it's all good, you know what I mean? Like, not to sound weird, but it's all good, you know. But I know he's with me. I know it was meant to be, because my friend was murdered. And people, it's weird, people see my videos, but I put so much stuff in them sometimes that people don't notice. It all just keeps coming. I'm like, I gotta put it down. Some people used to say, oh, you're chicken scratch and you write too much, when I write even in text or in writing. And I'm like, I gotta get it out there, you know. And I'm like, you'll be all right, because it's all great stuff. You know what I mean? Believe me, mostly. But I got to just like write it down and stuff, you know? But yeah, there's a bunch of weird things that happened. Like the video out of the cats that went viral was from the day he died, 4/26/2016, but on 2020. So 4/26/2020, I did that cat video that I posted a year ago, my first video to go viral. And it was before that, I sounded all sad because it was the anniversary, you know. And whatchamacallit, then Lily jumps up and smacks Floyd in the ass, and Floyd goes, around, round, round, and jumps on the floor and runs. And I use it for my outro in a few of them, and it's like epic. You've seen it. So it was like meant to be. And I just threw it up there. My little cousin's like, I like shorts. And I'm like, shorts are dumb. I don't want to do shorts. And he's like, that's what all people watch, man. I'm like, all right, fine. And so he like gave me the idea, but that was a few weeks before that. And it was all around the time my grandma got sick on 9/9/2022, and she died 9/26/2022. And my son died on the 26th. And my license plate says 2641. And there's so many 26 things. And I never knew about the 26 before. And 2 and 6 make 8. And if you flip 8 to the side, it makes infinity. Right? See, like I always knew everything, but not everything like this. And if you open your mind to it, you'll know everything too. You know, and you already do. I could tell. The people who know versus who don't. Like people who want to be like, oh, Vikings fantasy. No, that shit is real, remember? It really happened. Plus, I was there in a past life, and so were you. And we destroyed evil then. For Valhalla then. And now, for the thunder calleth me and us. Floyd just did this awesome move and knocked that clothespin on the ground. On the chair, I mean. Can you see him? Get it. Come on, whenever we put any kind of camera on it, it stops doing stuff half the time. Get it. Oh, shoot. Floyd says, hi, warriors. He is a tiger cat. I've had to protect him with my life several times. And you know what's funny? He's attacked several huge pit bulls, but he also had a huge pit bull attack him. And I sent that dog energy, and I should have side submitted it, per Big Chuck McBride. I sent that dog energy and did several other things. You do this little poke thing. I used to have someone do it to me. I'm like, don't do it again. Because it like hurts, but it doesn't. But it teaches them quickly. It's like a bite to them, but not really. To correct them. And then they learn from that. So I gave him one of them. And I was like, I sent him the energy that I love you, but I will rip your fucking throat out if you ever do that again. Like, I went outside and everything was cool. This was in the past. A huge one, too. Like the one I just watched, that one. I went outside and I wasn't even that far away, and there's a garage with a screen door. And I hear like, "Roar," and he was full on like, "Roar," going right at the screen door where my cat had been there looking at him. And I immediately was like, I went to grab the thing, and I was stronger than him even with his rage. I don't know how I do it sometimes. And then I did this like spin move around, and I was right in front of him, between him and the cat. And I was like, and I nailed him with that thing in the throat, bam, and made the sound. And I was calm at the same time. You have to be calm. Warriors calm. And I sent him energy that said, I love you, but I will rip your throat out if you do it again. And he didn't do it again, ever. You know the weird thing about that? 1:19:19 on my timer. With somebody, me and her were watching a pit bull. It was very special to me. Luna means moon in Espanol. I speak a little Spanish too. Anyway, we weren't looking one time, and Floyd was in the kitchen. It's like this spot here. I actually got my car in the garage, where there's a screen door. She had a huge garage and a huge house. I want to give you the tour sometime. When we have time, I'll give you a tour. It's freaking cool. It's huge, and I've got a full attic and a full basement, the same size as the house, and a huge garage. So anyway, Floyd ran at that screen, knocked the screen over, and was swinging at the pit bull. We taught the pit bull not to be aggressive with other pets, but then we made her like insecure by teaching her that, and she was already insecure. So she gave off the vibe like, kill me, I'm weak and I'm sketchy. That's the thing when they say about you showing them fear. It's not really that it's even like fear, it's the sketchiness of it. It's not that it, well, sometimes with some of them it is in certain circumstances, I believe. I'll have to ask Chuck about this. But it's from some of them it could be they sense your fear, so they think you're prey, right, in that regard. But I think some of them it's the sketchiness feeling of it, where they want to kill you. Like you're making me feel like you're gonna stab me in the back or I'm not looking, so I'll rip your throat out first, kind of energy. That's how Floyd did it. He flew across the room, knocked open the screen door, and underneath it, his arms were swinging. Oh, and I had this other dog I watched, and I introduced him. Everything's cool in the house with me and them. And I know a little bit about introducing animals, you know. I'm not like Chuck. But then I had him at the screen door here. I brought the dog to the screen door, and Floyd was on the inside. And I did a video of it. You got to see that video, bro, if you haven't. And I put awesome music to it, and I had me and Floyd turn into into demons, and I was like, I am the king. All of us are the kings and queens here, or whatever. But anyway, Floyd literally, I was taping him, and his energy changed, and he felt that the dog got nervous. He jumps on the screen. He's like this on the screen, and like I'm like, Floyd, no. And then he backs down and his ears go down and he backs up like this, like a weird little demon creature on his hind legs. It was freaking awesome. And I got it on video and I slowed it down in one part. So I was like, Floyd, no. And Floyd's like, womp, womp, and backing up. You got to see that. It is truly epic. But yeah, this is epic, man, because the way I look at it is there's all these people spreading around shows that aren't even entertaining, which that's fine. That's what people want to watch. You know what I mean? But like, I like to make things entertaining, interesting, fun, and maybe you'll learn something too. You know what I mean? Like I told a bunch of people that like tried to con me and scam me because I get it all the time. You know, on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, where they're con artists and they see that I'm a doctor and a movie star. So they're like trying to con me and they waste my time. But I usually figure it out like that now. And I tell them to go find God and watch my videos. Maybe they'll learn something about life. Because like you said, it's art and life. And you know how many messages and things that have happened in my life that are in my videos? You know what I mean? And so many weird things. Like I'll do a video sometimes and there'll be this really cool thing that happens in the video and I didn't even like plan it. I'm trying to think of an example. Oh, the one where the Boston police officer, there you go. I'd use multiple cameras to get that out, and it was a repost of somebody else's, but of course, you know, I always make everything better anyway with my style and stuff, but use the original of the cop going down the fucking slide, and that one lady's like, oh my God, whatever. And I'm like, what an idiot, man. Plus on taxpayers' dollars, of course, you know, whatever. But anyway, it looks so funny. But then in the middle of it, with the cameras, at one point when I was recording, Floyd yells and he goes, "Wow!" And it like goes along with the video. I don't know if people notice these kind of things because they don't know that maybe they recognize Floyd's voice now. You guys probably do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 on the timer. Oh my God. Talk about a synchronicity all in a row. And there's tons of people watching now too. Boom. Give it a like, you guys. A like, comment, and share, please. I appreciate it so much. And we'll have a massive celebration for free for everybody with like a rock concert and all that crap and everything to celebrate what we're going to do. Because we're going to not only take over the world, we're going to help people while we do it and have fun when we're doing it. I'm not living the bullcrap life no more. I've been there, done that. Had my best friend stomp me in the balls when I was already struggling a little bit. You know what I mean? Just like to make sure of that shit. But I don't put up with that shit no more. Bunch of dirty whores. But anyway, this is epic, man. That's what I'm saying. With our powers combined, Captain Planet, he's a hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero. Captain Planet. Remember that? With our powers combined, earth, wind, fire, water. But seriously, with our powers combined, you know what I mean? Who are these MFers? Like Biden smelling little kids and the Dalai Lama sickening event. Who are these people? Why are they telling anybody what to do? It should be us. It is us. It will be us. It's already happened. You are awesome. It must really be lagging. It's been a really long time. It'll take forever to post, and hopefully it does the comments right this time. I appreciate you all, great, big, and small. You guys are all the best. Please get some rest. Signing off. The Wolf King. Check out the eclipse. Oh.